May the light that channels through my voice to your ears feed your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit. My voice is a love offering to your health. Receive it and be well forevermore. Remember, in life we can make choices, and our choices start with having a positive mindset. And like I said, the light that channels through my voice. I'm a mother of 4, and my intentions, ooh, look at that bug. My intentions are always pure. I'm not perfect. I don't strive to be perfect. I strive to be better than I was yesterday. My positive mindset on life, despite my obstacles, is what helped me to push through, to persevere, to not want to give up. My children gives me that strength. My children, they are my why. I'm a nurturer. I'm a healer. I'm not mediocre. I don't think like normal probably people. What's normal to me isn't normal to you. I had to learn that. But through my obstacles that I faced in life, I was able to grow and develop in a way that was only meant for me. Like, this is my journey. This is my story. These are the things that I experienced. So now, because I'm experienced from my experiences, I'm able to share and use my voice by sharing it, where my intentions are to hopefully help someone else that may be going through things that I already experienced. So because I seen the light at the end of the tunnel, I feel like it's my due diligence to make sure that I'm not keeping it to myself, and to make sure that I do my work to make sure that it gets out there. However, some of the things that I experience is really it's really personal, and it's really heartbreaking. Some things are traumatizing. Some things I don't want to relive. But some things are unavoidable. Princess, how are you?
Good.
Okay, go listen to us outside. So, being that y'all want to go to the backyard?
Yeah.
Okay. Go put your shoes on and some socks.
Okay.
Okay. So, some things...
I need a water.
You want a water? Get your own. You want some of mine?
Yeah.
Alright, I can share with you. Let me open it. Some things are unavoidable. Was good? Huh? Good. Go get your shoes and stuff on. Y'all can go to the backyard. Some things... You see something? Yeah, can I have that? I do need that. Some things we cannot avoid in life. Can I have it, please, princess? Oh, okay. You're going to drive it to me. And being that some things we can't avoid, I'm not trying to keep repeating it. So, therefore, I'm going to go through it. Give me a kiss. I love you. But go ahead. Go get your shoes so we can go in the backyard. It's really nice outside. So, the fact that I can't avoid it, I have trust the process. I have trusted my journey.
I don't want to go out.
Okay. You don't have to go outside. So, the fact that I'm trusting my journey. Hey, princess, that's really loud. So, being that things are unavoidable for me, a healer was created in me. And this healer was created in me because of the experiences that I experienced. So when an individual as myself extends my personal experiences to others is to help guide them. So I'm doing my due diligence to guide others by sharing my story. And my story starts back in '88. But I'm going to channel today's energy, which is November 5th, 2022. And it started actually after 12 because I just knew that the way October ended and the things that I experienced in October and the way that it ended, and then for my new beginning, which is in November, to wake up. No, I'm gonna stick with 12 o'clock because I didn't wake up. I was still asleep, so it's after 12, so it's November 5th. I just knew that I had to dig deep and start back doing the things that I used to do, which was praying more, literally praying more. So back in May, I experienced some traumatizing things that involve my son. So being that I had experienced these things with my son, which, because now I'm going to be obedient and share my story, I will explain in detail about what happened with my son back in October. But that's, back in May. But that's going to be another video. So after 12, you know, I'm in my basement, I'm cleaning up, and I just started thinking, because I'm a thinker. So I knew it was like, Elijah, you done been through so much in such a short period of time. But because of my strength and my perseverance, I know that the things that I'm going through is for me to experience. So I wanted to channel what I was experiencing and learn from it so that I don't go through these things again. Because it doesn't help me to be sad, upset, confused, annoyed. Like, these things don't work for me because it gets in my way of my greatness. And because I manifest a lifestyle for me and my children, a sad day don't get me nowhere. A day not wanting to get out my bed don't get me nowhere. A day not wanting to do anything doesn't feed my kids. So I don't have opportunities for days like this. So therefore, that's why I try to like surround myself around peaceful environments, which is me creating one in my home, which is me allowing people that resonate with the same light that I want to put out into the universe to receive back. So that's why a lot of people don't have accessibility to me. What I've learned over the years, that it's always the ones that we allow closest to us that hurt us. So this is coming from people that was given to us and the people that we chose to put in our life. The difference with me is, if I chose to put you in my life and you did something to me, I'm at a place in my life where I'm not spinning the block for nobody, like family and all. And my son was used to basically reveal all of these people's hands and intentions. And it wasn't just one person whose hand was exposed. It was a numerous of folks, and it hurted me because it was so much that happened so fast. So I knew that all of the things that I experienced back then, I knew that, okay, it's nothing but God that got me through these things. So yesterday or this morning, I'm like, you know what, Elijah, you need to start praying more. Like, yes, I wake up and say, thank you, God, for, you know, I say my little morning prayer, but I'm not praying throughout the day no more. I wasn't doing these things, I want to say, for like maybe the last 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know. But I know that I wasn't writing as I used to. I wasn't consuming my energy with the things that helps me heal. More so, I just been spaced out and numb. Like numb. Like if somebody would have pinched me, I still won't feel it, because I am processing everything that's been taking place. And then I'm also trying to figure out, why is it that the people that I allow in my life doing this to me? Like, but then I know that it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. So I'm not going to question God. Like, I know for a fact that, okay, Elijah, you going through this, what you gonna do about it? I can't sit around and be sad. I can't sit around and do nothing else. So I'm like, you know what, you gotta pray more. That's what I did. I started praying, okay? After my cousin left, I'm praying, folding up clothes, listening to prayers online, and it felt amazing. But let me tell you what happens when you disturb what the enemy is trying to do. When, like, the enemy didn't want me to be praying the way I prayed 2 to 3 o'clock this morning, okay? He didn't want me to do that at all. And the fact that I did it, I was woke up by a phone call at, and I'm gonna try to, like, do, it's 3:14. Listen, let me tell you, man, it's 3:14, I can't make this up. And this number resonates in a way where it's gonna be another story where I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with me in 3:14 and not listening to when I seen 3:14. The moral of the story is, I was woke up at, let's see what time he called my phone. A New York number called me at 8:28 a.m. Incoming call today. Okay, let me see. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll screenshot it and put it up. Incoming call. Let me screenshot it now. Incoming call 8:28. So I was startled. Like, I just went to sleep probably like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. My daughter laying on me or whatever. I'm in the basement on the couch. And I get a phone call and I'm like, hello? And the guy on the other side of the phone says, what did he say exactly? Did he say who he was first, or did he just start? He like, yo, this Eric Knuckles' cousin. I don't know what type of bird brain ass, pigeon ass shit you on, but you need to stop trying to motherfucking post shit on social media about my cousin being a narcissist, because he don't want to fuck with you no more. This, that, and the third. Talking about he attacked you and he did all this stuff to you. Like, bitch, you better erase that fucking post before you won't never be able to post shit else ever again in your life. Like, stop fucking playing with my little cousin too, because a bitch don't want to be with your bird brain ass, you fucking pigeon. I said, well, good morning. Good morning. He said, ain't no fucking good morning, bitch. You heard what the fuck I said. Erase that motherfucking post before you won't be able to post nothing else. I said, okay. And he hung up. When he hung up, I texted him. I said, drop your location. Like, send me your location. Because his words didn't sit well with me at all. Because my thing is, yeah, that's your family. I posted that post on my page, which you don't have to follow me. You don't have to see it, okay? That post was posted, let's see how many weeks ago. What day I posted this on, okay? I posted that October 22nd. Today, November 5th. Why are you even saying anything to me about it? Secondly, why are you calling my phone in regards to your 48-year-old cousin?
You forgot to give me ZZ phone.
It's on the charger.
Okay.
Okay.
What's ZZ password?
I'm gonna have to tell you in 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So, why are you even calling my phone saying anything to me? And threats I don't take lightly, because I'm going through a lot of stuff. And where I work at, it's like I know people are capable of doing things. And it's like, who you talking to? Now, this man been to my house on numerous occasions. This man, I know exactly who he is. And it's like, bruh, this is what happens. The post pertains to you too now. Because this is the post. I don't even know if y'all know the post, but I'm going to play the post on what I posted. Okay?
Narcissists have mummy issues, abandonment issues. They're drama queens, they're cheaters, and they're liars. They're frauds, they're chronically depressed, eternally bored, they have zero empathy, they use people, they're delusional, they're toxic, they're addicts, they're attention seekers, they're abusive, they're soul rapists, and energy vampires.
Okay.
Narcissists.
Energy vampires. I posted this on October 22nd. And I put, I was gaslighted today. Narcissist abuse is real. I'm learning about how to deal and channel everything that I endure by being in a relationship with a narcissist for 5 years. Okay? And I put, to heal from a narcissist, I have to learn, unlearn, and relearn. It's been a journey, and I have one hell of a story, and this process is inedible. I'm giving myself more grace. I am Talaja Malika, and I've dated a narcissist for 5 years. I'm free, I'm healing, my family healing. Ladies, don't ignore those red flags. Today was a hell of a day, but we good though. Another video, I'm going to have to break down that day because I want to tell my story. However, I haven't been being obedient because I haven't spoken on it. But since Eric wants to call my phone and make these threats and tell me what to do without even calling my phone, like sis, queen, whatever, T. He ain't even have to say nothing about sister, queen, because I ain't his sis and I ain't his queen. However he see, I'm not a pigeon. Okay? I don't live like a pigeon either. And you live like a pigeon because it's like you living outside on a dirt road. Your living room is dirt. Okay? But it ain't yours. You in your mom's house. So we not even going to talk about that. But the thing about it is, why did you feel the need to wake up in the morning, listen to whatever your cousin told you, whether he told you today or other days, and you felt like it was okay to call a woman's phone and say the things you said to her? Like, how, where we do that? Like, what type of man are you? But I had to learn when dealing with family members of a narcissist, okay? And this is when he followed me on Instagram. And his name on Instagram, let me get it. I'm going to put it up here. But he followed me on Instagram, and guess what I did? I followed him right back. Right after that, I can't even search him no more. He must have blocked me. My thing is, I didn't come for you. You came for me. I didn't say nothing to you. You said everything to me. So you want this attention. So I'm going to give it to you. And may whatever come of it, it be available for you. I want you to have success, okay? But why block your own blessings and get in the way of putting out negative energy? Nothing you did or said to me this morning made me feel happy. It didn't make me feel like, yes, I can continue on, or yes, I'm wrong about something, or yes, this, that, and the third. You went off of what was told to you, quote unquote, by your family member, and you just ran with it to disrespect a woman. Not a man, a woman. And then you don't even want to drop your location so you can say it to a man's face. Like, don't talk to me like that ever again in your life. But at the end of the day, you are the way you are because of who you are, and it has nothing to do with me. So the things that you said to me this morning, I'm not going to carry it after I make this video. You know why? Because I am none of those things you said about me, okay? I am none of those things that your cousin may be telling you about me, okay? But the moral of the story is, I did reach out to your cousin, and he like, I didn't say X, Y, and Z. It's just the moral of the story is, nobody knows what happened between me and your cousin Knuckles. Nobody knows but me and Knuckles. But I have a story to tell, because what I have been enduring with your cousin isn't conducive for my health, my children's health, or any other woman that he may come in contact with, okay? So it's like, damn, give me some grace. Like, who wakes up and want to call another woman's phone and say all the things that you said? Not only do you say the things to me on the phone, you're texting me after I told you to send me your location, saying weird stuff. Like, but you're saying things that is making you happy, okay? These things make you happy. It has nothing to do with me. But we're going to talk about it, okay? And I'm going to put these in the video somewhere, somehow. I'll figure it out. I said, drop your location. He said, go ahead with that bird shit, T. You lost and ain't nobody playing your games. I'm not playing no game. You're on my page. You seen the post. I'm telling my story and it offends you. Why? Because it's about your 48-year-old cousin. Like, stop it, my man. Stop. Miss me with that, okay? He was like, you got something to say to me. Say that shit. That's what he texted back. All I said was drop your location. You got something to say to me. Say that shit. Okay, let's talk. I said you entered the room. I didn't check for you or anyone else. So yes, the things you just said to me, we will like for you to channel that energy to our face. Okay? because you was wrong. You was dead wrong, and I'm not taking it lightly. You have everything to say to me, and it can be said to my face. So drop your location. If not, carry on and mind your business, because Talijah Malika isn't your business. Down Mark Lewis Jr. can be your business. Definitely not me. So what's up? You woke me up with drama like a bitch ass nigga in his feelings at 8:30 in the morning, like if we was fucking or something. You on some weird shit, nigga. You will never see more dough worrying about the next person. Check yourself, or let us check you. Send your location. He replies back, sorry T, I don't speak pigeon. You feel away? That's on you. Now you gotta let it simmer till you pray again. Until I see you. He said, now you gotta let it simmer till you see me. I just hit him with the prayer hands because you're not dropping your location. It's what? What time is it now? It's 9:10 in the morning. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's 9:10 in the morning now. And we going back and forth. I said, like I thought. He said, obviously you don't see more dough. That's why you on my cousin Dick to help your broke ass. You don't think that's why you are where you are in life? I'll let you know when you worthy of my time. Carry on, you clout chaser. P.S. You'll never go viral. He laughed and put 100. I said, okay, sis. Okay, sis. He said, all right, my nigga. I said, what'd I say? Stay tuned. He said, I'm tuned right now. I said, stay tuned in since you watching me, but won't drop your location. You can say all that tough shit to a man, though, but you only want to come for me. I'm done. He gonna say, and who is us? I said, drop your location and you will see. He said, okay, with the laughing emojis, all these laughing emojis. He said, okay, officer, I said it to you. That's all that matters. He was like, darn, you salty on no being a Lewis. I said, why do you keep texting me but won't text your location? Beat it and leave me alone. I prayed so hard 3-4 o'clock this morning that look. I shake up some things, and that's how the devil works. But this is how God tests your faith. He knew when prayer goes up, blessings come down. The moral of the story is, I know I'm divinely guided. I know that I'm covered. And I know that none of these things that are happening to me is by default or chance. I know that I am supposed to be experiencing these things. No, I am not in no shape mentally to have received that message or that phone call this morning, okay? I wanted to stay asleep. But I had to go through it. I couldn't avoid it. It happened. Now it's a part of my story. So guess what? A person's going to be upset that you made this a part of my story, and now I want to speak on it now. Because at the end of the day, his family only are hearing what he said. It just appeases me how in 5 years, I don't know what can be said behind my back, but for the family members that been around me, they know what's up. They know what's up in a way where if I had any type of weird shady vibes or anything, it would have been shown, okay? It appeases me how this man broke up with me on July 7th, 2022. And ever since July 27th, he been putting me through hell. And I have already been going through so much since May, where I thought I needed him. I thought that I needed his shoulder to cry on. I thought that he had my back and was just being there for me because I'm his woman, because I'm going through so much, because he know I don't deserve it. But at the same time, the things that I'm going through has everything to do with my son. So this is something new for me as a mother, to experience the things that I was experiencing with my only son. and this is my first time going through it as a mom, I just knew that I had to get 10 toes down and ride this wave with my son. But at the same time, how can you be disrespected by a kid that you birthed, that you went so hard for, and it just came out of nowhere? You know what I mean? Like, little things was brewing because he's a teenager, he's going through the changes. But the stuff that my son did to me, it was indescribable. It's a pain that I'm still healing from. It's things that me and my son still have to work on, and it's November 5th. But at the same time, it was nobody but God that got me through these things that I experienced with my son. It was nobody but God. And because I prayed more and got through the go-through to be able to just breathe again. It's like then I was floating on cloud nine, just in a trance. Because I was calling on people that didn't mean me any good. If anything, these people just wanted to stab me even more. They wanted to know my business so much just to throw darts at me and use it for ammunition for when they got ready to. And God exposed them so fast. But I never in a million years thought that the man that I thought that we was together would hurt me like the way that he's been hurting me. I respected your decision when you chose to go your way because you couldn't deal with the constant disrespect that my son was inflicting on me. Then my son did started saying things, you know, pertaining to you. Not only did you, to my sis Allie too. So all of this we knew. But at the end of the day, no one made it an issue and made it about themselves but you, Daryl. So it's like you inserted yourself in a situation when this 16-year-old kid is crying out for help. But because of your issues and the things that you didn't heal from a channel, you wanted my son to be for the streets. So because I didn't give up on my son, because I kept my son in counseling, because I went hard and it was paying for therapy sessions and doing the things that I had to do and not doing overtime because I'm 10 toes down for my son, you had an issue with it. You looked at it like I was kissing my son's ass. And I'm like, why do you think I'm kissing his ass when I'm raising my son? He was like, he could talk to you like that, he for the streets. Ain't no kid that came out my vagina for the streets. Player. Like, no, he's not for the streets. My son is going through something and I'm going to be down for my son. Regardless of the way my son treated me, disrespected me, did all the shit that he did to me, and some of the things that he still backslide on. But because I got his toolbox filled from the counseling sessions and things, he retreat back. He retreat back. He's growing. He's learning. He's a child. He's a young man that's growing up in the world filled with bitch-ass niggas like you and your cousin. Man, listen. Like, I don't know what woman y'all dealt with that allowed certain things for you niggas to get away with, but I ain't that one. Like, kids are off limits, mine especially, okay? There's not a human being that's gonna roam this earth that's gonna tell me anything to my face and how to parent my kids, okay? Especially when I'm coming from love and light. Like, I'm not coming on no bullshit at the end of the day. My son is 16, he not for the streets. Even at 18, he ain't gonna be for the streets as long as I'm alive. And it's not gonna be a soul that tell me that basically you kissing his ass. No, I'm not kissing his ass. I'm raising him. But for you to sit up there and look at me and tell me I'm kissing my son's ass, that's weird for me. Because let's not forget, you got a little homie or a little young boy that uncles you rock with that's 30-something years old that I don't even bump with that you want to mentor. Why you want to mentor a 30-year-old man, but you don't want to, you want my 16-year-old son to be for the streets? Like, make this make sense. So when you said, and it's 3:33 as I look at the clock, when you said you wanted to be done with this relationship, I was okay with it. Because that's what I got, a bigger fish to fry. I can't think about you, sir. When you left you left. But then when you left, I respected that. Because at the same time, I'm thinking about my son. I'm not worrying about a relationship. I'm not worrying about a job. I'm not worrying about all these bills. I wasn't even worried about fucking eating. And you know this. Bitch, I could barely fucking sleep. And you knew all of this shit. But yet and still, you chose to put your nose in a business that had nothing to do with you. My son didn't wake up in May and start fucking with you. Or else you would have left in May. He started doing more goofy shit in July where you don't want to jeopardize your livelihood. I fucking respect that. Still to this day. Because no, you don't deserve to be dragged through the bullshit because guess what? He's not your son. He's my son. And if the kitchen is bringing too much heat, you got the fuck out. But with you getting the fuck out, you did so much and you still doing so much. And for the life of me, I don't fucking understand why. Granted, as a result, when you kept poking at this bear, I did react back. Weeks later, may I add. I'ma own my shit. Because that's the only way I could grow from it. I said some fucked up shit right back to you. I sure did. But yet still, you want me to apologize for saying fucked up shit to you. But I ain't get an apology yet for the fucked up shit you said to me. Not only to me, but about my son. You said some fucked up shit. You text some fucked up shit. You still saying fucked up shit. So my thing is, make this shit make sense. Okay? So before I even keep on keeping on, I'm okay with losing communication with you. When it comes down to you gaslighting me and me making that post where Seymour Doe, Eric, whatever, want to fucking check me about and tell me that if I don't delete the post, that's going to be the last post I ever made, drop your location. Because you know mine. And I don't take it lightly that you can even fucking tell me that that's going to be the last post I make. And then, Daryl, you're okay with your cousin coming for me like that. So guess what? It all makes sense. You was never the man for me. Because ain't no man that I want to spend the rest of my life with going to be okay with the next man saying something to me. Like, bruh, you 48. He what, 40-something years old too. Why y'all coming for me? I'm 34 with 4 kids. My son's 16. Make this shit make sense. What is your issue that you feel as though you had to wake up at 8:28 in the morning to call my phone, state who you are, call me all these type of names that I'm not, and tell me that if I don't erase something that's on my page that you don't even have to fucking even look at, or it's gonna be my last post? Nah. And then keep your cousin out of it. What cousin? Because last I checked, that's another video. That's another video. It's coming. But let me tell y'all something though. It's nothing but God. And I know that prayer discombobulated a lot of people and they feelings, and it showed me that, okay? I'm gonna start doing reactions to a channel that I watch, and she does Aries horoscopes. And when I wasn't praying 9 times a day, 12 times a day, 16 times a day, when things started dying down after July, after he left this house, things started getting a little bit better in his house too. Like, it's like a shift in energy just changed because God had removed so many people out of my life, and he was the last Mohican to fall. But I'm so blinded and consumed with so much pain and hurt and trying to learn what's going on around me, trying to be a mother and endure something that I never did and channel it and do everything that I know that I should be doing because I would do this for somebody else's child. So now that it's my child that needs me, oh, you know I'm coming in full flesh. So the fact that I'm channeling all of these things, I couldn't sit back and see all of the energy that you was like trolling around this house of mine. Like, you was just trolling. So when you left and I saved my house, like, it was like, But at the same time, I have yet to be able to sit still and be still and channel the fact that here I am thinking that I'm about to spend the rest of the life with this man, and then now I'm single. Like, not only am I single, like, in my opinion, he stated that it's things that he had an issue with me, but I never heard about these issues until after he left. So it's just like, I'm like, you had me on such a high pedestal, and now I'm all of these things. So now that you left, I'm learning about all of these things that you're saying, that how you feel about me. And it's like, how did you keep this facade up for all of these years, and now that I'm going through a traumatic experience in my life, you feel as though it's okay to fucking throw daggers at me too? It's like he just kicked me while I was down. Like he just came and just, whoo, honey child. But these are red flags that I ignored. But the reason that I ignored them is because I've been through worse with Zaria and Ramir's father, Kenny. So I just feel like the worst that I already been through with Kenny, and then the things that I've been through with my family, it didn't amount to the little red flags that I ignored being in this relationship with Daryl. So it's just like God needed all of this to happen so that he can be gone. But he left. I don't think if he would have left, if he didn't leave, I would still probably be with him right now. Honestly, like, because I was content. And I knew that I'm not going to switch up and change who I am, even though that's what he was trying to do. Because he did and said a lot of hurtful things, but because I heard all these things before, when a person is mad at me, it's like I was numb to it. Like, it's like it didn't hurt me. It didn't hurt me. But these are things I would never want anybody to say to my kids ever in this world. So it's like, I just like, whoop-a-doo-whoop-a-doo. And this is what I'm saying, ladies. We can't be this. Or men, you can't do this. But if nothing else drives you more to part ways with somebody, it should be because of your kids. Daryl, you didn't do anything to Ramir, okay? I didn't do anything to Ramir. So I feel like when you left and things needed to calm down, there's an inkling in me that I know we could have probably worked on our relationship. But it's the stuff that you did and said after you left me, because I wasn't, I guess, checking for you, or I guess, like, I went days without calling you because you left. You left. I've never been in the business of keeping a nigga that didn't want to be kept. I've never been in the business to chase anybody. Just like I don't chase my liquor. Period. So I'm not chasing you. But even if I wanted to chase you, I couldn't chase you because my son needed me. And that's what the fuck I catered to. My son feels his emotions. Not no 48-year-old man that's telling me my son is for the streets. He telling me how he feel about my son. Things that I don't even want to repeat because I don't even want my son to even know you said these things. But the moral of the story is, you know. But you probably not telling Seymour Doe that. You probably not telling your sisters that, your mom that. So it's like all these people got an issue with me, but Eric was the only one that said something to me. So Eric, thank you for riding for your family member. That's loyalty. That's something my family don't do. Not everybody in my family do. And they showed me through this situation too, that they don't do that. So I respect your loyalty when it comes down to your family. But don't get it fucked up. I know a lot about you and Knuckles, and Knuckles told me a lot the fuck about you. So the moral of the story is, tread carefully with me. Because my intentions are not to be calling your phone and disrespecting you or anybody else pertaining to you. I won't do that. But you can't knock it on my door, calling my motherfucking phone, and you invited yourself into, oh, I fucking missed a major point. Niggas said, why are you putting people in your business, posting him on Instagram and saying all this? Well, why the fuck you the people that's in our business? So the same shit you telling me why I put people in the business, dude, don't you know that's not your business? Don't you know when me and Daryl was good and we fucking on each other, it was none of your business? So why do you feel like now it's your fucking business? So the same way you wanted me to keep other people out the business, stay nigga. Stay out my business. Or drop your location. Period. That's all. That is it, and that is all. We don't never have to see each other, speak to each other, do nothing with each other. But what I'm not going to do is ever take a threat lightly. Ever in my life. Because I'm dealing with a narcissist and his fucking family. And y'all think my 3-year-old daughter gonna be around all that wicked bullshit? Nah, disrespect your bitch, not me. Don't disrespect me. And that queen don't need to be disrespected either. But she chooses to stay with you for your disrespect. And that's her business. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But because it was so easy for you to call me and think you could talk to me like that, bitch, you do that. That's what you do. And channel that energy, sis, because you deserve better. Period. Period. But I'm not the one. I'm not going to be the two. I'm not. So when it's all said and done and I'm channeling the things I'm channeling, Xavier's mommy is 3:44 on the clock. It's like her page always tell me what's up. She posted this video 2 hours ago. And the stuff that she says in here is like, damn.
All kinds of guests.
Like, it's like she been telling me my life. Like, she been telling me the things that I'm going through, the things that I'm experiencing. And the fact that this was made 2 hours ago, it says, Aries, someone made a copy of your house key. Be careful. I'm going to put her, the tag in this video.
Start anew with you. And like they're going through each and every...
And the fact that...
Right, the death of a relationship, the death of a love. You the motherfucking bomb. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so appreciative. All right.
So,
Anyways, into your reading here.
I'm going to play this little clip.
The Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords reverse, the Magician with the Soulmate card. Bottom of the deck is separation. So bottom line, Aries, somebody's going through it. They're in their head here. They're in their feelings. You know when you break up with somebody, or mainly when they break up with you, but could even be when you break up with somebody too. How you go through this roller coaster, or when you go through the death of anything, right? The death of a relationship, the death of a loved one, the death of anything, you go through like these motions, right? All these different emotions. Bitch, somebody you're in separation from. Now this is whether this is a business partner, a friend, ex-lover, ex-business partner, ex-friend, ex-family, or whatever. There's someone that you are in separation with. This person, they're going through the motions. Like they are really experiencing the death or the loss of this relationship, Aries. It's hitting them hard because they feel like now this person feels like y'all are soulmates and y'all were supposed to be friends or supposed to be lovers or supposed to be, family or supposed to be, just supposed to be. Because now this motherfucker's going through it. Now they going from angry to sad. They're experiencing like the different emotions after a death, like grief, anger. Like they're experiencing anger, they're experiencing grief, and then they have for a second a bit of optimism. They're like, okay, let me get out of my head, let me try to stay optimistic, maybe Aries will come back one day. And then they're in this energy of trying to manifest you back, and then they're in this energy of focused on the separation, and then they're in this energy of trying to start anew with you. And like they're going through each and every stage. I think it's like 5 stages of grief, I think, or something like that. Let's look it up, y'all. Shit, damn, iPad died. But I think it's like 5 stages of grief or something like that when you lose someone, basically. And I'm getting someone lost you, and I'm getting they are going through the motions. They are not doing well. I'm getting they're not doing well mentally at all. Someone's actually becoming like more mentally ill because through the loss of you, they're experiencing all of these different ups and downs, like this emotional roller coaster, right? And they're already mentally ill. So this is actually making their mental illness worse. It's like to the point where this person is going crazy. Like I'm literally getting someone may end up in a fucking mental hospital or have to seek a therapist or have to seek like a psychiatrist or something like that.
And it's all because they lost you. And I'm getting this person has tried to move on to new love, a new friendship, a new relationship, or tried to hang with other family members. It's not hitting the same. It's not hitting the same areas because it's not you. I'm getting someone is really losing their fucking mind. Yeah, that's karma for that ass. Because this is someone who attacked you. This is someone who made you feel extremely low and insecure. This is someone who made you second guess and doubt yourself. This is someone who manipulated you. This is someone who was a false soulmate, a false twin, a false... yeah, look, 5 of Swords, false. Okay, because this is someone who was manipulative, who was very malicious and evil and used to do things purposely. 10-10 on the clock. Purposely. Okay, because they never expected you to end the relationship. Yeah, and then the 10 of Cups. 10-10, and then the 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is over. You've ended this, but they didn't expect you to. Yeah, they thought you were always going to hold on. Okay? Always fight for the connection or always try to... And I'm just getting you're not anymore. This justice keeps showing up. And I'm getting everything they're going through right now is karma. What is this Knight of Swords, 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Magician? What is all of this energy and these different emotions that this person is going through, Spirit? What is this? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. That's your energy. See, the Queen of Wands is very... She or he... The Queen... Yep, see, X. 3 of Swords, that's an X. Ex-friend, ex-lover, ex-family member, ex-whatever. Yeah. See... The Queen of Wands is always the other woman or the other man, all right? Because this could be the king. If you're masculine, then take it as king. But the Queen of Wands is always the other woman or the other man because she or he is seen as so different and so, like no one compares to the Queen of Wands. Like this is someone, she is super fun. She will make you laugh. She will... have great conversation with you. She will motivate you. She will give you confidence. She will give you love and nurturing while also still being fun and spontaneous. She's also very intuitive, while also intellectual, while also very driven. This is someone that you don't forget the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody you don't ever forget. And this person or these people are, that's confirmation. This person or these people, they're in regret. I'm even getting tears here with this 3 of Swords. Someone is crying tears over the loss of you. Yeah, 7 of Cups. They're also having dreams about you. Okay. Yep.
So the fact that was divinely guided to me, I know for a fact that we're in a grieving situation. But at the same time, I'm not going to be in a situation where I'm being abused mentally, physically, emotionally, nothing. But I appreciate the fact that he did what was best for him and left. I just don't appreciate the turmoil that's coming with it. The anger, the frustration, the fighting, the ignorance, and all of that, like, that's coming with it. Okay? That post that I made about being gaslighted today, like, let me see if I can find a video and play a little bit of it. Like, nobody knows what I experienced that day in that doctor's office, okay? Nobody knows what I experienced. All I know is I had to get the fuck up out of there. Because this man was brewing. He was ready to, like, be on some bullcrap with me and attack me. And it's like, okay, you want to do everything in your power to hurt me. But then at the same time, it's like, when I do give you attention because I'm trying to be level-headed with you and you back in my face, I'm looking like, okay, you left me, but now you want to be back with me. But you done did X, Y, and Z. You done said some hurtful shit. And I'm going to stick to my... It's nothing in this world that anybody can do to me that'll make me hate you. There's nobody on this earth that I hate. I won't channel that energy, but I will dislike people. Like, you told me how you felt, like how you hate people. I never even knew you could hate somebody. Nobody, and I should hate a lot of people, but I don't. I dislike them and I leave them for where they at. I had so much stuff done to me in my life. These people I don't hate. I just pray for them and let them go. But you channel an energy and express to me how you felt about my son. And with that, I said, go. Like, you can never take those words back from me. I cannot never unhear those words. Not only did you say these words, you trailed me for days and days. This man used to text my phone. Instead of saying good morning and let that be that, he was like, good morning, remember what I said about your son and how I feel. And I'm going to drop all these receipts. Like, these receipts are coming to follow. Like, I'm not making this up. So it's like for days upon days, like, you drilled in my head how you felt about my son. Your actions continue to develop in how you felt about my son. If you can feel that about my son, you feel that way about me. So what, my son being disrespectful and doing the things he done to me? He not doing that to you. Don't make a situation that's not about you about you. But his thing is, still to this day is, and he said it to me, is basically, it's 3:55 on the clock. He's basically saying how I'm not taking responsibility and admitting how my son destroyed our relationship. My son did not destroy our relationship. You did. But what did we ever have, Daryl? Like, I really don't feel like you ever value or love me because of the things that you're saying to me. Like, you can't convince me that you love me. Like, I am entranced and I know you're a dangerous being, because who the freak stays in a relationship with somebody for all these years and now you play your hands? Like, you pull a fast one over me. Like, I didn't see half of this shit coming. On top of me still dealing with my regular life. So you could have never told me in a million years that you were capable of behaving this way. I would have never guessed it. And you're 48, I'm 34. Like, make this make sense. So my thing is, I will always choose me and my children first. My children will, if there's not a man, a woman that dwells this earth that's going to make me turn my back on my kids. You wanted me to send my son to the wolves, the people that don't give a fuck about him. Let him go with his dad. His dad don't got to pop the piston or the window throw it out. What you mean let him go with his dad? Bitch, as much as you used to talk about his dad and how he don't do nothing and how you wanted me to put his dad on child support, do this. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I just don't do that. I'm not doing it. Just like, bitch, you wasn't in those situations with child support for a duration of time. Yes, you was on child support for a little bit, my nigga. Yes, that's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. But when you came to your senses, we fixed it. And it stayed in the household. The whole time you was on child support, we was in a relationship. So it wasn't like you left me because I had you on child support or anything. You just didn't do nothing extra besides that child support, and that was in this house. And I didn't care because I'm a go-getter. I'm going to go get my money. But my thing is, you came to me with an epiphany after you got out your feelings and wanted to step up to the plate and do the things I been knew you was capable of doing. You had to make that decision. I wasn't forcing you. I wasn't losing no sleep over the $648 that I was getting from you every month through child support. And I wasn't going to lose no sleep when you was giving me $2,500 a month. And you stopped it in July. So regardless of the fact of what you did and didn't do, the wheels gotta keep going. Nothing is going to stop. It's October. I mean, it's November. The wheels gotta keep going. You left me in July. I was going through what I was going through in May. It is November. The wheels ain't fall off, bruh. You just got cleared out the path. Like, God put me in a storm to disrupt my life to clear my path. There's gonna be more videos to come because there's nothing I can do but thank God for putting me through the things that I'm going through. I want to thank God for giving me the strength to be the mother that I am, to not choose a man before my kids. You know how many women in the world would have chose their man? Because he's not a bad man when it comes down to like just a deadbeat ass nigga that's just gonna be using and abusing my shit, and like, you know, he not a taker. He not a taker. But at the same time, he is this other person that I'm learning. And it's like, dang. So most women, in my opinion, they will overlook this shit because it's piss in the dating pool. Daryl's gonna be an amazing man when he is healed. You're unhealed, sir. You dealt with amazing women throughout your life. Who the fuck is the problem? You are. But you're gonna point the finger and say it was this person and that person, the reason why you ain't with this person, that person. Like you told me how I destroyed something that was already destroyed before I met you. It wasn't like you was being loyal to your situation before you met me. This is just what you do. But instead of taking accountability for your actions, you are a narcissist with mommy issues. And your cousin is too. He's a family member of a narcissist. Y'all want to know about what a family member of a narcissist is? Like, these are things that I'm learning. So because I'm learning and I use my platform to repost a fucking video that resonated with me, and I guess what? Because it started trending like 4 days later after I posted it, guess what the family member of the narcissist said? You ain't gonna go viral over my cousin. I'm not trying to go viral, but I will be intentional with the things that I put out there because I only want to educate. And I can only educate off of my experiences. I will never talk about something that I didn't go through. Because if I didn't go through it, I can't relate to it. Okay? So with certain things that I was divinely guided to be able to do, which was through my experiences. A healer was created. Okay? If I didn't go through the things that I went through, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you about a narcissist, okay? Or want to be even learned about a narcissist, okay? Or the family members of a narcissist. Because they become victims too. Okay? Just like I put in the post when I asked you it and then you blocked me, Seymour Doe, is this is what was given to me to help me channel what was going through. It says narcissists have their lives, but you have the screenshots. Me, I have the screenshots, okay? Narcissists believe their lies have magical powers. They believe they can rewrite history by denying the truth. You can't deny the truth, Daryl, about what the fuck took place in this house with anything, okay? Everybody's looking at you that was 10 toes down, that was pulling up to this house helping with my son, trying to figure out, what are you mad for? You left me. What are you mad for? Because I'm not letting you spin the block? First of all, there's no man in this world that I would want to spend a life with that the first time I go through a traumatic experience in the 5 years of our relationship and the first thing you could do is leave me? What? And then I thought I needed you? I had to dig and find the inner strength that my ancestors knew that I was capable of doing it without you. That's what I learned. Because if it was up to me, I would still be with you. But you helped me. They are so disconnected from reality that they believe they can lie. That they can lie the truth away. They believe if they deny the truth, then it didn't happen. They believe if they manipulate you into believing what they want you to believe, that they can erase the truth. Their lies change with their need to win. Their lies change with their need for you to lose. They customize their lies based on how people know you. So your cousin know whatever he know. So the lie that you added on to make this man feel like he ate his Wheaties that he probably don't even have in that motherfucking basement ass place that he live in with all the dirt roll on that floor with no fucking floor. My biggest thing is it was customized. All of this was intentional. This was another gaslight thing. What, you got off of work this morning and on the phone with him at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning? He got pissed off and then he want to call me? Just like he talking about my life is the way that it is because of you. I'm asking you for money. How you know I just asked you for $1,000 there? But you said you ain't say that to him. That I posted it. I didn't post that I asked you for $1,000 the other day. And I'm not mad that you didn't give it to me either. The moral of the story is stop talking about me. Tell your family to stay in their lane. There's no need for this grown-ass man to be saying anything to this grown-ass mother of your child. How real is that? Because I would never let anybody come say anything to you or my family. They don't operate like that. Whatever we gonna go through, we gonna go through. There's nothing for nobody else to get involved in it. But you keep getting everybody involved. From your sisters to your mom to this person. All these people don't speak to me. Ask me if I care. 5 years ago, I wasn't talking to these people. 3 years ago, I wasn't talking to these people. So I'm not losing no sleep by not talking to these people. But these are the same people that was in my house breaking bread with me, and they know me for who I am. I wanted them to give me that grace on what I showed them in a relationship that I built with them. That's what I expected, because I thought these women were different. They're not. So at the end of the day, I'm going to take everything with a grain of salt that you said that they said about me. Until they're able to say the things that they said, that you said they said about me, motherfuck y'all all. Peace, love, and motherfucking light.